Greetings and salutations, it is I, Professor Macabre. Let me tell you something, pro tip, which you would think that I would learn by now, having been doing this YouTube thing for a while. When you find yourself recording, make sure you have enough memory space cleared up in your recording device. Otherwise, you'll try to record the following video that you promised, and surprise, surprise, you have no space. I really should get someone to do that for me, but until I am able to do so, cause I can't even ask Zombie Wasitos. She's a diva now, and let's not get into that. But memory cleared, ready to record that last video of DVD hauls that I got. Yes. So let's get started. First off, finally, you would think that I would already own this movie or be able to find this movie since it's very popular during the Halloween season. It is actually a personal tradition to pop this movie in on Halloween, but the universe is a very peculiar thing, and for whatever reason I was not able to get a physical copy till now. Now, I suppose I could have splurged and gotten the Blu-ray release, but I didn't see it in the shelves. I don't know what's up with that. But I finally found a DVD copy from the Gold Collection. So, you know, it's gold of the Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad. Now, the Mr. Toad thing is pointless to me. I don't care for it. But the Ichabod is the highlight. You can even tell by the cover who's front and center. Ichabod Crane. They know what they're selling. They know which one is the best one. So the Ichabod story of Sleepy Hollow is by far the best of these two little animations that are included in this release. And they really should just release this Adventures of Ichabod with a crap ton of special features, because this is the far superior one. I like the mood, the atmosphere, and funny personal thing. When I was a kid, I was like, Ichabod, you're getting the short end of the stick here, but that I watch it as an adult, Ichabod, you're kind of a dick. Yes, I don't think I like you very much. Go, Headless Horseman. Chop his head off, indeed. But, yes, beautiful animation, and I really like the story of Ichabod Crane in animation form. Speaking of animation, I like Elvira. It's no secret that Elvira is my dark goddess. I worship everything that has to do with her, because I worship her. She is, again, my dark goddess. Oh, Elvira, you are perfection itself. So anything that I can find that stars her, even in animation form, I will get it. So I picked up Happy Halloween, Scooby-Doo, which has Elvira in animated form. Yes, it also stars the Scarecrow from the Scarecrow villain from the Batman. Very peculiar that he's in this, but in this he is. And Elvira, if memory serves me right, already had an appearance in Return to Zombie Island, if memory serves me right. She only appeared in a segment to give away the tickets so that the crew can return to Zombie Island. But this one has her in a more prominent role, so of course I got this one because of that. Elvira. That's all you need to know. Also, finally got a DVD copy of Black Sheep. This is a very popular movie where it shows the adverse effects of cloning, and cloned sheep start developing cannibalism and bite people and turn them into were-sheep. Very cool movie. But for some reason, it got kind of scarced on DVD. I couldn't find a copy till now. So, goody. Another one that I'm super happy to finally add to the collection. There was, if memory again serves me right, there was this series of movies that released as TV events, if you will. There was the Ted Bundy one, the Dahmer one, and I remember this one being part of it. Actually, I have seen these three movies on a 3 DVD combo pack. But I already own the Ted Bundy one, and I already own the Dahmer one. So I was like, well, I don't want to buy that just for the movie I'm missing. I will find the individual release, and found it I finally did. Gacy, with the actor whose name I can't remember, but he played Ozzy in The Leprechaun. Yes, and he also was Francis in Pee-wee's Big Adventure. He was Ozzy again in Leprechaun Returns. And in this one, he plays Gacy, the evil, murderous clown. I've been hunting for this movie for a while to finally complete that set of movies, and now I have to watch it and see if it's as good as I remember it was. Another one might surprise you I don't have in the collection. My hunt list is super, super long. I have a massive hunt list because horror movies, there's a lot of horror movies, thankfully. May horror live forever. But I finally got a copy of the original, My Bloody Valentine. I have the remake, which is not that bad, actually. I kinda dug it. And finally have the original. Can't wait to rip it. Well, I don't actually rip my covers. I very carefully cut it at the bottom as to preserve the plastic. Call me insane! You would be right. I am a little OCD when it comes to my movie collecting, but very carefully cut the bottom, slip the movie out, and then when I'm done, I put it back in. There are some cases where the plastic is just too deteriorated, or it sticks really something fierce to the movie box where you can't do that and you have to rip it apart. But whenever I can save the plastic, I do so. Just one of my many collecting quirks, if you will. But the original, My Bloody Valentine, a Canadian movie that's really, really awesome indeed. Also, I don't have the first two, and I believe somewhere I have the American remake if I remember to get that one. But I found One Missed Call 3 Final. I don't have One Missed Call 1 or 2, but I came across 3, so I picked it up. This one has 2 discs. Ooh. And again, if I am not mistaken, I do own the American adaptation of One Missed Call. Needless to say, the originals are far superior to that one. Yes. Also, I bought this one. I own Psycho as part of a Alfred Hitchcock box set. But I have been trying to track down the Alfred Hitchcock Signature Collection. I have Vertigo, I have Rear Window, and I have The Birds. But I'm missing Psycho, and I bought this one thinking it was the Signature Collection, but alas, 'tis not. It's just a regular, original widescreen release. It says Collector's Edition, but doesn't have any special features. Not even the goddamn trailer. So I don't know what's so special edition about this thing. So alas, I am still on the hunt for trying to acquire the Alfred Hitchcock Signature Collection, or, even better, if I can find the Psycho version of the Legacy series. Those really cool sets that Universal released that looked like a book and had the movie and had an extra disc full of special features. If I can get that would be even better, because that is a beautiful set of releases. Speaking of releases, I also picked up the Full Moon edition of An American Werewolf in London. I love this movie. This is by far my favorite werewolf movie. Followed very closely by The Howling and guilty pleasure, you might call it, The Howling 2, Your Sister's a Werewolf. But, and then Dog Soldiers. But yes, An American Werewolf in London is chef's kiss perfection. That werewolf transformation scene is still by far the best werewolf transformation scene of all time. And this one has a whole bunch of special features. They are already in a release. They released this along with another one, Bare Bones release. But this one has the slipcover and the additional special feature. So when it comes to the movies I love, I will double dip more than once to get more good stuff. But amazing movie. I do need to get it on Blu-ray because there is a set that has even more special features. So yes, got that. Also, I love kaiju movies, especially Godzilla. Godzilla is amazing. I am on this quest to collect all the Godzilla movies, and I'm still missing quite a few. And I already have this one in a box set that has the American and the Japanese releases of a couple of the early Godzilla movies. But this is the American standalone release of Godzilla's Revenge in these green cases that you might see more frequently when collecting Godzilla movies. But again, I couldn't pass it up. It's a movie I already own in 2 different versions, but screw it. I want to get it, and got it. I did. And the last one I am going to share with you in this occasion is this triple feature of 2 movies that I already own standalone, but I couldn't find the third one, so I was like, well, I mean, looking back, I didn't do it for Gacy, but I did it for this one, so I don't know. My mind suddenly has lapses of judgment, but I picked up the triple feature of King Kong, the 2005 Peter Jackson one, which the video game was awesome. If you ever played the video game adaptation of King Kong 2005, good stuff. Recommended. The movie itself, oh my god, that first hour drags on and on and on. I was sitting in the theater and I'm like, just get to the freaking island. Oh, I understand character development, but I'm sorry, that movie took way too long. But once they got into the island, then it was amazing. From the moment they got to the island to the moment Kong gets shot down, I was digging it. I liked it. But man, that first part getting to the island, I've watched this one numerous times and I still can't get into it with that part. But once they get into the island, good stuff. The second one is King Kong vs. Godzilla. Good stuff. I like this one a lot. Godzilla vs. Kong, the new one, I like that one too, so good adaptation. And the last one is King Kong Escapes. The reason why I bought this 3-movie set, because I don't have King Kong Escapes. And I wanted to see Kong vs. Mecha Kong. And yes, but I double-dipped this one. Which now I regret not double-dipping on the Gacy one. But again, I don't know, my brain is turbulent turmoil. And that's just the way I roll sometimes. Anyway, good stuff, right? So, like always, I like to recommend the standout of the haul. But honestly, I picked up a lot of good stuff. This haul that I am sharing just has great stuff. I am going to recommend Sleepy Hollow, which is a must-watch. Animated Elvira, because Elvira is my goddess. And I dropped them. Oh, boy. And I suppose I could do a retake, but no! This channel is non-scripted all the way through. Flubs and all. And I'm going to recommend An American Werewolf in London because I freaking love American Werewolf in London. Also, that sexy British nurse. Oh my! There's nothing more melting to me than a very hot goth chick and a girl with a British accent. Can you imagine a super sexy goth chick with a British accent? I would be a puddle of red and black. But let's not get into that. So I still have one more video to share with you. But until then, I wish you all, like always, a good evening.